Welcome to Beyond Your Why podcast, coaching edition, where we delve into the world of elite coaching and consulting. This podcast showcases leading coaches who've harnessed the power of their why to shatter boundaries and achieve extraordinary success. In each episode, we feature a coaching powerhouse who will share their unique journey, breakthroughs, insights, and transformative impact of living their purpose. And I'm super excited today because we have a great guest, Loretta Stagnito. Loretta, you're an executive leadership coach. Your company is Loretta Stagnito Leadership Associates. And you specialize in mentoring executives on self-awareness, perception, and leadership, drawing from your experience in PR, corporate communications, IR, and marketing during Silicon Valley's tech boom. And you've had some great experience, as I can tell.
Absolutely.
Welcome, Loretta. It's lovely to have you here today.
Thank you. Lovely to be here.
All right, we're going to dive right in. Can you give us a snapshot of what your coaching practice is and what major outcomes you help your clients get?
So Loretta Stagnito Leadership focuses on leadership development, executive development, and team development, as well as mental health and wellness in the workplace as well. And the outcomes are really high touch approaches to understanding yourself, understanding your leadership style, making sure it maps to how others perceive you, and then really creating the best practices and approaches and visions and way to really lead individuals and high-performing teams.
That sounds so beneficial in today's workforce for what you provide. Who is best served by your coaching services?
In particular, and where I'm really moving in and honing in, is a group of individuals that I call the frontline leaders. They are director level, senior director level, just really leaders of leaders, depending on how your organization is outlined. And these are the folks that they're the ones that when the initiatives and when the goals come down, they're the ones that are, responsible for getting everyone to get them implemented and manage folks and meet goals. And so their days are filled with too much work, emotional, ups and downs from the business environment, dealing with difficult situations, not understanding why they didn't get a role and someone else did. And so they spend a lot of time in all of those aspects of trying to lead and manage, in addition to trying to get the work done.
Right.
And that, particularly in today's business world, a lot of companies don't spend a lot of time on development, particularly at that level. And so I found a real opportunity, having coached before in peer groups and working with these types of individuals. They value the experience. They value the one-on-ones, the opportunities to learn from their peers, learn from a coach. And they've never really had that opportunity to what I like to call slow down to go fast, to step back, to understand, what am I doing? What am I experiencing? How can I do it better? What are the perceptions of others? What skills do I need to develop? And then literally put it in a plan, a plan that says, this is the support I need. If I do this, this is where I'll get. This is what I aspire to. That's the other thing. A lot of folks don't quite know what they aspire to. I want to go up the corporate ladder.
Right. Why? But why? Yeah.
Exactly. So that's a group, particularly, I feel like when we're trying to do way too much with way less, budgets are thin, and this is a group of people that are feeling all of the pressure and really could use the support. So I really thought this is a great opportunity to bring an approach to coaching to them that gives them what traditional high touch coaching does, but doesn't take up the time, is not the, the high expenses it is, and yet brings all the benefits and the value that you get as when you are coached as, by an executive coach.
It is so easy to see how passionate you are about that and how committed you are to serving that group. And so I'm quite certain that people who come into your coaching program experience you absolutely, come and go through their career and go through their life differently after working with you. I can hear that in the way that you talk about it. It's amazing. So we talked about, before the interview, we talked about your why operating system, and your simple YOS is you believe success happens by contributing to the success of others. How you do that is by finding a better way and sharing that. And then ultimately what people can count on you for is a trusting relationship, trusting solutions. When we say that out loud, Loretta, how does that feel for you?
It absolutely resonates into everything that I have when I think about the different stages of my life and, the roles I played in high school and college and in my career. When you put it in that framework, it's absolutely what drives me and the way I do it and the benefit that I get from it and the benefit that I give to others from it. So absolutely resonates.
Awesome. How is this showing up in your coaching practice now? So how does this shine through for you in your coaching practice now?
Lots of different ways. I mean, clearly, I have a great deal of empathy, and I tend to really, live in other people's shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And so that there's a difference between empathy and compassion. Empathy says, I want to live in your shoes. Compassion says, I live in your shoes and I want to do something and help you.
Yeah.
So I've always been driven by both of those. And so the empathy says, boy, I can see that, there's something here that can help you. The compassion is, I can do that